Y'all will see them when y'all see them. When these niggas be like, where's such and such? Like, huh?
Girl.
If you don't see them, they're not here.
They not here. Don't ask for them.
Wait till they come in.
They're not here. Please.
I don't know. I just think that's weird when grown people ask grown people where another grown person is. That's not their spouse, unless it's their sister or brother. Even then, it's kind of like, I don't know where my sister or brother is. We grown.
That's fuck.
That's fuck.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Right. It's different if you say, how is such and such? But where is such and such is like, I don't know. Not here. You're not here. I don't know. I don't know. Neither one of us know. When you find out, you let me know too.
You let me know what you know.
Let me know what you know.
And once you know what you know, then we gonna figure that out. The rest of that, okay?
And then we both gonna know.
We gonna both know.
Period.
So anyway, welcome to the Fuck You Podcast, everybody. We're having potential healthy and unhealthy conversation. I'm with my girl JoJo today. She is co-hosting this bitch. Can we not say that? Because you're drinking your coffee. I'm just wondering if
you want to say
you feeling. We should be able to, right? It's all warm and cozy in here, right? Because you got your coffee and I got mine. That don't mean that I'm cozy and warm, but we do got blankets.
I'm cozy.
I'm cozy. I like the fact that your blanket has the beautiful affirmations on it. Come on, love, grace, prayer, hope, warrior, resilience, peace, thoughts. Come on, God. We bringing it through. That's what we like.
Keep going.
Okay.
Yep.
Come on, energy.
That's right.
That's right. And wait a minute, it's purple. Purple is royalty. Come on, royalty. Y'all better stop playing with my friend now. Come on, JoJo now.
My uncle bought me this for Mother's Day last year.
I love it. It's gorgeous.
He be getting the best gifts. He gets the best gifts.
Oh, look, what you say? Look, I'm going to need him to always get my gifts because you niggas don't be knowing what the fuck y'all doing.
Nigga sends a box.
Wait a minute, is this Willie?
That's not Willie Beeman, is it?
Is this Willie?
I don't think that's Willie.
That's got to be Willie. It might be Willie. Willie, is that you?
He would have said something.
I don't know. We got to see first. He just joined.
He would have said something.
He didn't came in yet.
Especially with you on the box. He ain't got no friends.
You sure it might be it might be a new account.
It might be.
Willie, is that you? Speak up or forever hold your peace.
He got a commercial, probably.
You think he got a commercial?
Hey, Flood.
Hey, Flood. Welcome to our podcast. Welcome to the podcast. We podcasting right now. I think that's Willie.
DM him and see.
How?
Look, I'm scared to do it. I was gonna do it, but I think he might have a.
He might have a commercial.
Commercial, yeah. He might have a commercial.
I just said, is that you? Is that you, Willie? Okay, so what we're gonna be talking about today is we're gonna do a discussion. Okay? And it's about submission in relationships.
Okay.
And the first question is when should you submit to your partner? And should you submit to a boyfriend or a husband only? Are you submitting just to a husband? Are you submitting to a boyfriend or a husband only?
I'm gonna submit to my boyfriend because I'm submitting to the way he treats me.
But when do you do this? Let's start with when do we submit? When do we know that we're gonna be submission?
I will show my submission when he locks in security for me, when he shows me he is the man and he gives me a path to lead.
What does that look like?
It depends on what that looks like for our relationship. That's not something that you can ask. It's different for each individual. Every man wants something different. Every man has a path of what they want their life set up like for their family differently. And as a woman, you have to be willing to follow that leader. Your path matters as well, but he's going to help align your path with his if he's the proper leader.
Is that based upon your determination and what you are looking for in a man, or is that determined on only what he's looking for? Because
well, don't forget that.
What if? I mean, what if he's a good person, he good. Idealistically, are we going by idealistically paper, or are we going according to actually what the woman needs? What she decides.
Paper, why would we do that? We're talking realistic, right?
But when we say
we're taking out,
when we say paper, like we saying like a person that looks good on paper. You know what I mean? Like maybe he looks good on paper, but what if chemistry is not there?
No. What's the name of this podcast?
The Fuck You Podcast.
Okay.
It's so healthy or unhealthy conversations. It's both of them.
Yep. So with that being said, it also needs to be realism. We're not speaking about the what ifs. We're speaking about factuals.
Okay.
Because what we're trying to do is in these healthy and unhealthy conversations, we're trying to have solutions. We're not just trying to talk. And in order for solutions, we have to pinpoint things. We can't say, well, what if? And hypothesis. Like, we got to find solutions in these conversations. So if we keep the what ifs and what if he did this and what if he did that and what if he did, no, we can't do that.
So we just saying straight up, if he is living in his masculine energy and he is taking care of business and he's leading, we submitting. But what would that look like for the woman?
His personality, what did correct? If he's the proper leader, he's going to gather what it is she needs. And that's what I said. He's going to form it into the tunnel of, hey, this is where yours is going to align with this. It's going to fit in right here. I'm going to place it here. You're going to come in here. I'm going to come in here. He's going to make sure that their path is smooth. And she has a good way to continue and follow, even with her things aligned in it. He's setting it up for a smooth sailing. He should, if he's a good leader. He's supposed to come in and make it easier, not harder.
Not harder. When are we doing this? We just doing this as soon as because people be faking. How do we know when it's real? How do we know when he's really leading?
You can tell a good leader from jump.
I don't know, friend.
I look at, and don't forget, I'm a hopeless romantic. So I'm looking at things like if it's raining and it's out, little things like this really depict a man. And when men be like, oh shit, well, you can't say that. Yes, it does. Because guess what? It really lets you know how your man is looking at you and how much he loves you from within. That's how we pick our partner. How much does he love me from within? It's raining outside. We already know that. We both gone outside. However, I'm going outside after you. I'm locking up the house. You going outside before me. Do you? We don't have a garage. It's raining. Do you, A, go sit in the car? I lock up the house. You in the car? I'm running to the car and it's raining and I'm getting an umbrella? Or do you, B, as a man, you wait right there you've gone to the car, you started the car, you've came back with the umbrella. You are assisting me to the car in the rain. Which man are you? That man also depends on the type of woman.
The kind of man that's assisting you to the car with an umbrella when it rains. The type of man, if we walk in the street, I'm closer to the street and you on the inside. The man that opens the doggone door. You never have to reach for a doggone door or make a gesture or a signal. The man that is pulling out a damn chair. All the above.
So because those things are the small, and people think they're big, and I'm not discrediting them, but that's the basic. Them the simple shit that a man can do to win a woman over. If you start with that, you already got me watching and following and trying to walk behind you and figure out, nigga, what's next? Because shit, you doing, I'm already excited.
For the minimal.
The man that can make the decision about where y'all going to a restaurant or getting something.
I'm already excited.
Because y'all decisive as fuck when it comes to food.
And
I ain't gonna say all y'all, but
majority, 90, and although we as women, we know where we want to eat, but 95% of the times we just want you to pick it, and we're gonna go and we're gonna enjoy it. Yes, that man. And instantly, I'm following you, and you don't even have to ask me. You don't have to struggle. If you have those basic lineups and things of a man, baby, I'm chuckling behind you like Mama Goose. You're the goose, and I'm.
A man who knows how to
I'm a little duckling.
At the same time,
I'm like, I'm not coming out of line.
Like a man that knows how to lead, but at the same time can listen to his woman and just don't shoo away her ideas when you know that shit make fucking sense.
I like
because
it.
We're not perfect in everything.
Thank you. And it makes him more of a man to say, you know what, babe, I didn't even look at it like that. Thank you. Instead of to say, no, it don't make no sense. But in the back of his head, damn, I could have thought of that.
I told y'all I'll make a good husband one day.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Wait a minute, you had the opportunity, haven't you? You already had that opportunity.
He about to get married. That girl.
Did you miss the mark?
Hold up.
You missed the mark.
Wait a minute.
He ain't missed the mark. He got one now that's on him.
Wait a minute.
He done gave the D up. She going crazy. She like this. Where you at? Come here.
She trying to be on the road with him.
When I be jumping out the box, that's the reason why. Just so y'all ladies will know.
I believe it. Look at my muscle trying to come through and look at
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Holding up.
So when does the man submit? Does the man submit at the same time? Does he submit as well?
Not in the same way. Not in the same ways a woman do, but yes, we do submit.
Big homie.
And what does a man submission look like?
Shit, it could look like a multitude of things depending on the man. Every man is different.
Give us some basics. Like I gave you basics for a woman, me and other women. Give us a little bit. You're the only man speaking.
The only one. What's up, big homie?
We'll do it like what's the name of the movie? What's the name of that goddamn movie? We'll give y'all our last piece of food.
The last piece of food?
Speak from the heart. You ain't giving no last piece of goddamn food.
The last piece of food?
Speak from the heart. Not no movie.
Because
I'm glad I'm not one of them women that just listen to anything. Just talk.
Because I think for every woman, submission looks different for everybody. And for me, it just looks different. And I'm not saying that I don't want a person to be a leader, but I think for me, it's about their discipline. It's about, like I said, I am attracted to discipline. I'm attracted to structure. I'm attracted to focus. I'm attracted to certain things about a man that makes me submit. It's not necessarily, that you're opening the door for me or anything like that. It's more me submitting to the leadership that you give, which comes in a space of how you're directing your life. You know what I'm saying? To be able to direct mine or lead mine. So I'm not attracted to if a man is all over the place. It doesn't do anything for me. It just makes me be like I don't like him. But if I know that he is focused, he's disciplined, he's financially in a different space, then I can, you know what I'm saying? Like mentally, if he knows what he's doing, then I can take that. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me stop it. Hold on. All right, so what I was saying is, for me, I don't want to get locked in on the small, minute things, and I like the fact that people will open my door and will do let me in the car first. You know what I'm saying? go to the car while it's raining. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. I like those things. However, that does not give me the submission vibe for me. It just doesn't. It doesn't even create that space for me. The space that's created for me personally, I like to see where you headed. Where are you going? Are you headed somewhere with your life? Because if you're headed somewhere with your life, I know that you can take me along with you in your life. Because now I get to be able to bounce my life off of your life, right? If there's something that we're getting ready to do. Huh?
How do you find out where they're headed? Do you
I pay
go based off
attention.
of what they tell you?
I just pay attention. Because a person can tell me, yeah, I'm building this. I'm trying to get my business together. I'm doing da. That's fine. We can talk about that. That's cool. That's cool, right? But eventually, I'm going to be able to see what he's doing with his business, right? Because if he mess with me, if he really like me and he really dating me, he's going to be like, oh man, today I had to do XYZ for the business. Today I went and got my LLC put together. Oh, you know, babe, I opened up the account for the LLC. They finna do this and they finna do that. Oh, I got my business credit card, and he's going to be more informative. It's not because I'm asking, it's just because that's what he's doing and that's where he's headed. Oh man, I was trying to get this knocked off my credit. I got this done and that done. People are going to make moves because they make moves. They not necessarily got to be so vocal about it, but you'll see what they're doing, right? I'm not a person that you can impress with telling me anything. Because you can tell me, yes, I'm going to be excited on the inside. But once I see from my own eyes that that's not what you're doing, you have lost me at that point. So for me, my submission comes in doing. I have to, yes, I want to hear you say it, but I definitely have to see you doing. And if I know that you're putting toward effort into your own personal credit, you know what I mean? And you're making sure that you pay your bills on time, and you're making sure that you do all the things that you need to do how you supposed to be doing it, then I know that you can lead me. But I cannot trust that you lead me somewhere just because you opened up my door. You know where I want to go, or you making the choice to take us where we want supposed to eat or whatever, because you feel like, oh, women are indecisive. That's cool that you're able to think ahead. That's fine. You know what I mean? But what are you doing value-wise that really takes the value in the relationship? Because those things are minute, and I don't think that those things are the most valuable things in a relationship. I think that they matter, but they're not the most valuable.
They do matter, and I don't think that we're saying that they're the most valuable. I think that we're saying is, because the specific question you asked is, how do you see that? How do you start to see that, right? You start to see that based upon how they're treating you. And a man, when a man is choosing you based upon what? How he treats you. How he makes you feel. A man that's just there for, we don't know what, because he has an alternative besides just being with you and loving you and making things last, is going to make you feel that. So a man that wants to be there is going to also make you feel that. And I think that's why I say it starts with that. That's not where it's like, oh yeah, this is the man that's going to lead me right. But it has that feeling of, he's letting me know that it is okay to follow him. So now I'm wondering what's the next step. And if he's the man that he is, he's going to show me the next step.
Okay, so let me say this. I was in a situation with a person. I don't want to speak to person, but I was in a situation with a person. And that person was opening the door for me, pumping the gas, doing everything. And I see this person working toward their own goals, right? Good. When it was time to find a place to live, and I feel like that person put me in a bad situation because he was not able to, he doesn't understand, like, you led me into a bad situation when it came to our living situation. It was nothing that I would move into. And my heart kept saying, nah, don't do that. Don't do that, Spice. Don't do it. But I'm like, okay, I want to trust this person, right? Once you get me under your thumb and you get me where I need to be, and I'm thinking, okay, I want to trust this person and his leadership. When a person got mad at me, now he don't want to open the door for me. Now he don't want to pump the gas no more. Now we in the car. We getting gas. He looking at me like, who I'm pumping? Nigga, get out and pump the gas. Cause what is we finna do? I know we not finna sit here and argue about who finna pump the gas, nigga. And you know you need to be pumping it. So what I'm saying is that's cool. Those things are cool, but it has already turned on a light bulb for me. You can't tell me nothing if you ain't doing nothing. I got to watch before you. Those little minute things, that's cool. But what you finna do when you get mad, or what you getting ready to do with your real life, when your life is really moving? Where you finna put me at? If I tell you that I don't like a house, I'm not comfortable, something ain't telling me that I need to, I don't know about this, but I try to trust you, and I know that your better judgment is just not good judgment, I'm not following you. You can't get me to submit. You know what I mean? I have to really see that you really making good decisions in your life. Like I said, that's cool. That's cool. But what you really doing? You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that everybody is gonna mask it, but it can be masked. You know what I'm saying?
It can definitely be masked.
Definitely. So I have to, and I have to go according to what.
Hey,
what
Joe, mute me real quick.
I have to go according to what I deem submission looks like for me. I would imagine, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to, what submission looks like for any other woman. So for me, submission looks like you have to. I do agree with you, JoJo, when you say you gotta make me feel safe. You got to put that space in there to make me feel safe, that you able to make that decision and take me along the ride. Sometimes I think that's the initial thing for me, feeling safe in that space with you. A lot of times people don't allow us to feel safe with them because they don't know how to handle our hearts, and they don't know how to handle us emotionally. So when you don't know how to handle me, my heart, and handle me emotionally, I'm definitely not going to be in that space of allowing you to lead me into submission, because I'm always going to be resistant to whatever it is, because it's always going to feel like it's off. So I think that's where I feel it, a little bit of imbalance when it comes to submitting to a man. So I have to really feel safe, and I definitely have to see, how are you living in your life, and how is your life being handled? How are you handling yourself, personally, privately? How you handling your finances? How are you handling your job, and different things that you come in contact with? And I think that when we started saying, like when we say, how soon should you submit to your partner, I think that comes with being safe. I think that's that feeling of safety net. I have to feel safe with you. And a lot of times, like I said, people wear so many masks that we're not able to feel safe with them, and they do things that it's the smallest thing that can make you feel unsafe with a person. And when a person makes you feel that little bit of small piece of anxiety, it makes you pull back, like, I don't know, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? And it can be as far as communication. It can be our chemistry. It could be how we're interacting with one another. It can be a plethora of things. But I really believe if a person cannot make you feel like they make you feel safe, and they stand on their word, because their word is their bond, and I think that's what the safety part is. How do a person stand on their word? Like, does their word mean anything? Because people can say anything, but if you're not backing up what you're saying, I think at that point we taking it like, we're not doing it. I'm not moving forward with you. I'm not going to be able to believe you. And it puts us in that, you a fuck nigga or you a liar. One of the two. But you playing somewhere. We just don't know exactly where you're playing yet. We can't pinpoint it because we're not in your back pocket.
I think, yes, when it comes to the safety, is what I feel. That's just hands down. It's not what you show me. It's both. Like I said, it's those little things that gives me the inkling of, okay, you care. Because again, as much as we want to say that doesn't matter, it does. Because niggas will walk on and be talking to you and you be like, huh, what you saying? They just walking and talking. That type of nigga don't really care about you. Your man wants you to hear him and he wants to hear your response. He's walking with you.
Is that him submitting at that point? Is that a man submitting?
That's a man. So that is, yes. And those are his little things of submission.
Being an ear? Or choosing to.
No, not being an ear. Having a response without judgment.
Okay, so do we also feel like, okay, so
when your friends come around and your family come around, you don't change. The way you treat me, that softness, that bend, and you know your sister might not like me, your mama might not like me, even when they come around, you are still that same man with me. That is your submission. And it doesn't have to be out loud. That's your submission. Your submission is also those little things. The opening of the doors, the buying random flowers, the going to the store and not just thinking about yourself.
I think I'm because I'm not a welcome to the chat, everybody. We're speaking about submission on a woman and a man's part. I can't speak to what a man looked like for their submission, but I would imagine that would be that moment of treating you. What makes me more special than the regular person that you would be with? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I'm probably. I need not to feel like he do this for everybody. You know what I mean? I need to feel like it's something special about the connection. Because if you do it for everybody, then nobody's special. Everybody's just the same. You know what I'm saying? We all just the same type of women to you. You know what I mean? I think that's what I deem a man's submission would look like for me. That I would be out of the ordinary. He would do things out of the ordinary. But he makes sure that I'm always safe with him. No matter what. That he stands on his word. That his word means so much to him that he knows I don't even want to break my word to break her heart. Rather it's the truth is always being spoken. That's all I can say. The truth is always, whether it hurts me or not, the truth is always being spoken, and it's always the realest thing he can tell me.
Right.
But also leaving that house and feeling like, and I don't like to bring up cheating because everything is not always about cheating. But even to the point of, I don't have to beg you not to do anything that you ain't supposed to do outside of being an adult.
Right.
I think when I have to tell you how to be an adult, at that point, all submission for me is gone. What am I submitting to you for? You're a child. I have to guide you how to be an adult. Because a lot of times when people leave the house, they just do anything. They don't care about you. You care about me in the household, but you don't care about me when you leave. And it ain't necessarily got to do with anybody cheating or anything, but has everything to do with you'll go get you something to eat to come home, make sure you didn't ate, but you don't care if I ate. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's fucked up.
But I don't know. but I still like in this conversation, I feel like we're just talking about the negative. We're not talking about.
No, we're talking about the positive, but we're saying the things that would, what does submission look like to us? I think we're just comparing the two. And I know that we all, like I said, we all have different outlooks on it, because for me, what I would submit to initially may not be the same thing that you would submit to initially. You know what I mean? And how soon will we do it? Like I said, for me, I have to feel safe in that space with you before I'm going to be feeling like I'm going to submit. But it takes, I got to see you doing certain things for me to be able to be in that space.
Well, the question is, how soon do you have to see these things? Do you need to see them over time? Do you have a time?
Over time.
Do you need to see certain stuff immediately? I mean, what?
Over time. And because submission is,
I'm sorry about that, y'all. I know it's loud.
It will be over time, because I think that you can honestly respect someone and respect their word and not submit at the moment, but still be able to go on, respect their word, understand where they are, and fall into submission in that space. I don't think that you just gonna fall into submission right away. I think a lot of times, I don't think that women fall into submission. I think that they fall into, I like him, I'm gonna do anything he want me to do. I don't think that that's necessarily submission. You know, I think that that's just, I just want to be with a man, and anything he say, I just want to do it just to keep him happy and keep us there.
Just that. Certain women submit to all men, and I think that's what we have to realize also. There are a group of women that they just, no matter, because he's a man, they submit to him. When he's around, whatever a man, they just, because like you said, they just want a man. So we have to realize that there are women like that's how they were taught. When there's a man around you, you succumb to a man being in that space. Then there's women like me and you. We only submit to our men. I will submit to you if you're my man. I will respect the next man as long as he's respectable to me, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm submitting to him. That means as long as he's treating me as a woman, I'm going to stay in my feminine. And I don't think that's submitting. I think that's just gender roles. I don't think submission comes into play until you're in a relationship. I think when it's no relationship and women and men are just coexisting respectfully, that's just everyone being in their gender role. And as a man, you're being a man, because that doesn't change for you. No matter whether you're with your woman or not, you're the type of man that no matter how many women walk through the door, if your woman walks first and 4 women walk behind her, you gonna hold the door for 5 women. That shows that your character doesn't change. That shows that you're a man. That shows that there's gender roles. There's some men that will hold the door for their woman and walk behind their woman and let the door close behind the other 4 women. Yeah, guess what? Hold on. No, because I was going to speak for that. Even in that manner, I'm looking at my man sideways. Why are you switching up who you are? You're a man. You're supposed to be this masculine energy at all times. As a woman, I'm supposed to be secure. I should not feel away from my man being respectful. That's what he's doing. Respectful. He's not speaking to him. He's not looking at him. He's not gaining anything besides, guess what? More of my respect, because you did not change who you are. You didn't compromise to, oh no, my woman might feel away. I'm not going to hold the door for these bitches. You're a man. My mama taught me to be respectful to women. I'm holding the door. That's all I'm doing. And then guess what? I'm connecting back with my woman. That's just me. Any man that I see let a door close between his woman and him to other women, I don't respect the woman or the man. It shows me that you're an insecure woman. That's what it says to me. You've processed your man's thoughts to feel like if he does anything for another woman, it is beside you, and he has disrespected you. Get your shit together, woman. That man's mom taught him to be a gentleman, and that means if 30 women walk through this door, your woman should be loving enough to walk through first and stand next to you, because she is watching her man be a man. Oh, look at my man. Look at my man, holding the door for these bitches. The next man would have let this shit slap in your face. That's me as a woman.
You get it.
Okay.
I could say more to that, but you know.
Go ahead.
Well, nah, I'm gonna let that one go.
You gonna let it go? You feel like it would?
I'm gonna let that one go. I'm gonna let that one go.
I don't know. I think, like I said, I think it's just looked at all different angles. I like the fact that I like the idea that I can be with a man and he can be open enough for me to be able to get to submission. But I also understand that it takes time to get there. It doesn't just happen overnight. But I also respect the fact that being with a man who you want to submit with comes with a lot of respect, and it comes with a lot of it's a different type of requirement. It's just a different type of requirement all around, and I think that it says a lot to a man for a woman to want to submit to him. It says a lot because we can like a person, we can respect them or whatever, but it's certain things that's just not gonna put you in that space of submission. You know, I can like some of the things about you and things that you do, and I can respect those things, but it's a lot of things that if you're not standing up as a man, you know what I'm saying, the way that I need you to stand up as a man, submission is just not it's just not in the cards for me. And I think that's just realistically speaking for me. I don't know. But
God damn it. I got a phone call. I'll be right back.
okay. That was a good conversation. So we're gonna end it right there. Hold on.
Yeah.
So I think that was a great conversation. JoJo, I want to thank you for being the co-host today on the Fuck You podcast, guys. It was potential healthy and unhealthy conversations. Y'all let us know in the comments how you guys feel about submission, and when should you submit? Are you submitting? Do you know how to submit? What are the red flags to not submit? You know, I think these are conversations that we need to have when we're getting into relationships, when we're trying to, I guess, grow into relationships, or, you know, whatever we're trying to do. What do you think, Joe?
I agree. I think finding the realm of what submission looks like to you matters.
Right.
Don't fall in that gap of submission for the next person. What does it look like to you? As long as you can find that out and you or your partner are aligned with that and there's an agreement, then submission should come naturally.
I 100% agree. Well, guys, like, share, subscribe, and we are out. We will see you on the next episode of the Fuck You podcast, where we having potential healthy and unhealthy conversations. And we're out.